Hey guys, what's up? So we are going to do a grudge look for today, and I really hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you guys think after this video. So to start off, we're going to moisturize and refresh our skin by using the Lancome Clarifying and Refilling Toner. We are just going to apply this towards our hands and massage this towards our fingertips because we do want to focus that into our pores and really massage and smooth out our skin. This will create such a more awakened, brighter toner skin to our face and will create such an amazing look towards this. But before we start, we are going to take the Nueva Smooth Kiss of Smoothness and we are going to use this to apply towards our lips. We do want to soften our lips before we go in and do anything else. I don't need to apply so many coats, so I'm just going with a thin layer. So the next, for my concealer, I'm going to use the MAC Prolong Wear in SPF 20 foundation, and this is in the shade NC20. This can be a bit lighter for me and my under eyes, but remember we have to blend this with a damp beauty blender. Going in under, I'm just going to lighten up the skin and really brighten up my under eyes to remove all that dark under circles and really give a more awakening towards my look. Remember, the key step into makeup is blend, blend, blend. You do want to get into the inner corners and keep the under eye from creasing as much, and this will keep your skin and the makeup seamlessly and looking very flawless. So the next thing we do want to do is take the Fresh Urban Clay Oil-Free Lotion. And this will create and hold my oiliness and control everything throughout the whole day. And I will be mixing this with the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation, and I'm in the number medium 58, if you guys were wondering. I do like to mix these two together because the Kat Von D Tattoo can be a bit heavy and or a bit dry on my skin. So I do want to mix these two together with the Real Technique Beauty Blender. Make sure this is damp because it is way more better when the Beauty Blender is damped and very easy to blend everything out. I'm just applying the thin coats around my skin because I do want to keep this natural and not so much makeup upon my skin and make it very dramatic. So I'm just blending this around the inner corners, outer corners, and make sure you really get into the deep under eye circles. And just make sure blend, blend, blend. That's all you need to know. Blend in makeup is the key thing to get everything flawless. You do want to keep in mind when blending, you do want to cover every part of the skin because you don't want to leave any weird spots that are just not going to go with anything. So to contour, we're going to use the Anastsia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. Yay! Woo! So I'm in the shade medium, and I like to go back and forth with the shade palette because I do get tanner and lighter towards the summertime and winter. So I'm using cinnamon, and I'm only applying light amount of my cheekbones, and this will create more, this will actually create less dramatic towards my look because I don't want to make this look very oh my god, that's so much, because this is a grudge look. So I'm just applying this towards the bone area of my nose and focusing this lightly only. Going in with Chocolate by Anastsia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I do want to focus this only on the inner jawline because I don't want to take this so far up because we are not making such a dramatic look towards this. So I'm only focusing this towards my jawline and around the hollows of my cheekbones. So once knowing where you want your contour to lie and beyond, we're going to close the storybook, and now it's time for work. Of course, using a beauty blender this time and make sure it's damped. I will be blending this around my forehead area, around my temples, and into the cheekbones because I do want this to be very beautiful and very blended out smoothly. So I will create a more, you can say, seamlessly looking contour, if you wanted to say. So I'm just focusing this into the inner corner and hollow of the cheekbones and blending this, into my cheeks. So going this into a wedge form again, like I showed in my next tutorial, or my last tutorial actually. I'm going to use this as a contour for my nose, and this will create more of a natural looking contour towards your cartilage area and the sides of and bone of your nose. Going back with the beauty blender I used for the MAC Prolong Wear as my concealer, I'm lighting up the nose just to create an even tone. Going with the TCW Cosmetics blush. This is not really a known brand, certain type of name, but it is one of the darkest shades, I believe it is. So going with one of my starter blush brushes, I used this when I first started doing makeup, and I really love this because it gives you such a really soft blended touch towards when using blushes. So I'm just going to apply this towards the top of my cheekbones and really soften this look a little bit. I should really use this brush more often because it really gives you such a soft look towards any type of look you're going for. So there we go. Ta-da! We are done with those soft cheekbones. For my eye primer, I'm going to go in with the Lancome Paris Ombre Perfector Eye Primer, and this will create more longevity towards our eyeshadow and mattify our eyelids. So I'm just going to apply this towards the middle of the lids and really focus this on the eye area where I'm mostly oily, which is the tear duct, and the lid of the eyes. You don't need a really fancy brush for this, so you can just blend this out with your phalanges and little piggies, of course, with your fingers. So yes, to finally begin the eyeliners and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yes, of course. So I'm taking this unknown brand, and this is a creamy eyeliner with a smudger on the ends. I do want to focus this to the outer corners of the eyes because this will begin our more edgier look and give this more of a more grudge look, of course. Using the smudger this time, I'm going to go ahead and blend out everything so we will remove all the harsh lines and just blend this really softly to give our eyes an ombre effect. This will create more softness towards the eyes and give our eyes a more pop and make them more larger than they appear. A really good trick I found out is to smudge is spreading the skin on the top of your eyebrow and the cheekbone. This will create your skin from creasing and make everything blend very, very easily. So, oh my god, let's see what's inside. We're taking out the Vice Palette 3 by Every Decay. Oh my lord. So this palette is crazy, crazy with its colors. There's multiple combinations you can do with this look, and there's so many colors, and they're so vibrant and very long wearable. So how can you say no to this palette? So we're going to take Bobby Days as our primary color and as our base color, using this just to create a more soft and more translucent effect towards our eyelids. Applying this towards the middle and inner corner of the lids, we do want to focus this to create our eyes more pop. Using a more compact brush with the bristles by Morphe, I'm going to go ahead and take Decay and use this as my transition color to ombre that effect of the eyes, of course. Again, I'm just going to apply this towards the middle of the lid, and this was transitioned from our dark to light look. I said this 1,000 times, and I will say 1,000 times more. Of course, you have to blend in order to get this perfect. So going in with the Morphe crease blending brush, it is very fluffy and very easy to blend this out because the bristles are very strong but very expanded at the same time. So making this look a bit more less edgier and softening the looks, we do want to contour our inner corner of the eyes and the crease and just blend everything out together. Remember, blending is the key to everything. Who knew? So going in with the Beauty Cosmetics, and this is in number Indulgence, number 99, the shimmer powder. And I'm applying this with my pinky because it's more easier to apply this towards my eyelid. Of course, this will not be a look of Sky Frost if I have not done this. So I know this is a step that can be really ignored, but I love doing this and making this eye color pop. Going in with the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and this is in the shade Trooper, and I really prefer to use this because it's very easy to control, and this is the darkest shade I believe she's launched, so it's very dark towards the eyes and makes the eye color pop a lot. So, and you are able to make very sharp points with this and we get very precise towards that wing, so I do recommend using and getting this. If you would like to purchase the tattoo liner, you are able to shop this at Sephora.com or the actual store anywhere near you, and they'll be fine. This will usually sell out for $21, I believe, and there are multiple selections of colors and varieties. So if you like to go and shop, you are able to. Going in with the NYX Cosmetics, and this is the Moodstruck liner. It's very creamy, and this will grab onto your waterline like no other. There's honestly no other liner that I have used on my waterline that will stay on all day long. I really, really like this, and honestly, it does not really bother my eyes. It's very creamy, and I don't even feel it. Adding a new member to my makeup family, I just purchased recently this Revlon Eye Curler. It's one of the new additions that they have launched. Going with my oldie but goodie, Mabelline the Colossal Volume Express, and wow, I haven't used this in a while. Of course, I purchased a brand new one because, of course, it's not safe to use old mascaras. So I'm just going to apply this a few coats towards my eyelashes and really separate them and give them a really nice length towards them. Next, what you really want to focus on is doing the eyebrows. The eyebrows will give more exaggeration towards this look. So I want to keep my eyebrows a bit natural for today, so I'm only going to draw them on. I'm not really going to brush them out because I can only really find a good natural way to do them without brushing them out, and this really works for me, so I prefer just to brush it out like this. Now, using a piece of toilet paper or tissue, you are able to wipe off the chapstick that we applied earlier. You will see the difference between really soft lips that we just have applied over time. And just remember, throw it away like the queen you are. So, going in with the NYX Lip Liner, and this is the SPL 812. This will create a more easier liner way to go and really outline our lips for a more easier guidance. So you do want to start off with at the top and work our way towards the lip liner of the bottom. Remember, you do want to keep this natural, or you can over lip line, either one, whatever works for you. But I would like to line my lips naturally for this look. When applying your lip liner, you do want to fill in your lips and give your lip liner a more fuller effect. This will create a more longevity and more wearable towards your lipstick. It will last you a long more than applying just a more thin line. This will create a more layer of protection around your lipstick and keep it from smudging. For this look, I'm going to go ahead and use the L'Oreal Paris Collection Exclusive and Joey. This is in the shade 406 Zoe's Red. This is a very rich wine red that's just gorgeous when applied with a rugged look like this. You are able to use any cool tone or any dark, more shade colors than this upon your lips, but I recommend this color and shade because it's very rich when applied and very fluttering towards this look. So remember, when you do apply this, you do want to recommend using a more small coat for the lips. It's more flattering when you do not exaggerate more of this look. So going in back with the toilet paper that you have used, or if you threw it on the floor, then trust me, don't use that because that's weird and gross. So I'm just going to lightly pat this on my lips and remove all that shimmer and glossiness that is upon the lips. This will create more edginess towards this look and more ruggedness. So applying this, you can see and throw it away. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. So if you guys do want to keep up with my tips and looks, you can follow me at my Instagram at sky_frost_makeup. Thank you guys so much. Leave a comment down below what you guys think of this, and like or dislike this video. Thank you guys so much, and I love you guys. See you guys next time.